experience in vivid detail to the AV club, explaining that she first had to stand around for more than 4 hours at the studio's front gate before even being selected to enter the studio as an audience member. 4 hours, standing outside. And that is just to get into the building as part of the audience, not even as a contestant. Once inside, the real sorting process begins. Since 1979, a man named Stan Blitz has held what might be the most important single job in the entire ecosystem of The Price is Right. Stan Blitz is the talent coordinator who has been responsible for screening every single person in the studio audience and determining which individuals have the potential to become contestants on the stage. He has been doing this for over 4 decades. In a rare interview with the New York Post, Blitz explained his philosophy with admirable directness. He is looking for 3 things: energy, sincerity, and potential humor. Those 3 qualities, assessed in a matter of seconds during a brief conversation, determine whether you get the wristband that marks you as a potential contestant or whether you spend the entire taping cheerfully watching from your audience seat. Blitz can look at a person and in an instant determine whether they have what it takes to make compelling television. He has been refining this skill for nearly 50 years. By now, he is probably the greatest judge of raw television charisma in the history of the medium. The actual taping process, once you are in the building, takes approximately 90 minutes, which means that if you arrive at the studio early in the morning for a morning taping, your entire day is essentially consumed by the experience. But for those who get called to come on down, for those whose names are read by the announcer, and who get to run down that aisle in a hurricane of personal disbelief and audience excitement, every single minute of waiting is worth it. Which brings us to the most famous question about the show, the question that gets asked more than any other. What does it actually feel like to hear your name called? What is that experience like from the inside? The answer, based on decades of contestant interviews and behind-the-scenes accounts, is that it feels like a combination of absolute terror and absolute euphoria that the human body is not particularly designed to contain. Your name is called. The audience, 200 or 300 people who have been waiting alongside you, erupts in sound. The lights seem to get brighter. Your legs suddenly feel like they belong to someone else. You are running down an aisle you have watched on television your entire life toward a stage you have dreamed about, and a host who seems simultaneously completely familiar and completely surreal is waiting for you with a